This piece of shit. Welcome to the utility room of my house. And I'm having problems with my furnace. I think I know what's wrong with it. Right now it's calling for heat. But if you can tell, I'm sorry if this is really loud, there's no flame going on right there. This switch right here has triggered, which is telling me that something's plugged up. And I've just replaced the furnace filter on it and it's still having the same problem, so I'm thinking that the evaporator coils are plugged on the bastard. But anyhow, I'm gonna warm the house a little bit more. Let it run for a few minutes more, maybe get a couple more degrees out. But if you look, I don't know what's doing. Look, it ignites and it runs just fine. However, it'll only run for about 5-6 minutes at a time, which is telling me that where these evaporator coils come in right here, behind this panel that has 37 screws on it, I'm not going to show you taking it off, that the little A-frame evaporator coils are probably plugged. So I bought some shit and I can easily probably clean it. When I say easily, it's going to take me a couple hours to do. But let's go ahead and let's get this thing apart after it warms up a little bit. So there's going to be a jump cut involved. And see if we can get this fucker fixed. So jump cut. Just one quick thing before I disassemble it. There's a little switch on the side, usually on the side of your HVAC system, that you can just do this. Now the unit's powered off. Now time to disassemble it. But when I say 37 million screws, I'm not talking. The newer ones have a little access panel that you can easily open. And they don't generally have an exhaust vent in the way, which I've already pulled the tape off of this. So I'm going to pull this out of the way too, because it'll be in my way. Because I did this once before and it was a pain in the ass with this on there. But I'm going to let the unit cool off for a minute, and then we'll disassemble it. So jump. Alright, I apologize for the poor video quality, but you can see the outside of the evaporator coils. This is, as I said, on newer units they have a freaking access door that you can just open to get to this, and it's a lot easier, and there's not an exhaust vent and stuff in the way, which I took the exhaust vent off, which is why you can see in here. But if you look inside of here, you can see that it's covered with dust, but it looked way worse the first time I cleaned this out. But not saying that it isn't plugged full of dust. I've already tried to shine a light through it, and it didn't shine through, so I'm going to use some of this Viper freaking coil cleaner that goes in there and expands and supposedly pushes the dirt out. And we're going to see if we can get her working. I'm not going to film that because I don't have 4 hands. But yeah, I mean, I might have to run some water through the thing in order to actually get it out, which is why I have a water bottle sitting right there. I mean, even though it's a small little water bottle. But yeah, this is just the problems with owning a house, is that in order to call somebody to do this, they'd probably charge me like $400 or $500, and I spent $15 on a can of this stuff, and that's probably what they'd end up doing too. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can get her in there and get it cleaned. And yeah, that's just a little bit of a pain in the ass. So jump. Alright, so I got her back on. I forgot to film that part. It's lit. Let's see how long she stays lit, because this part right here is not getting too hot. It's getting warm. Oh, I probably should have cleaned it out a little better. But other than that, she's working right now, so that's a plus. Now we got the moment of truth. The house is warmed up, and let's see if this thing quits running. It should quit running any second now. It's taking itself cool. Come on, any second now. Oh wait, the draft inducer shut off. That means it should shut off. And ta-da, it's fixed, just like that. All it took was about 2 hours of running a little bit of water and some freaking of that duct cleaning, the evaporator coil cleaning stuff, and she's fixed. Hell yeah. Time to tape up the vents to make sure we don't die of carbon monoxide poisoning in the middle of the night. But yeah, I'm Spaztastic. You're watching Spaztastic TV. Hopefully this was entertaining. Hopefully you learned something, even though I didn't show the steps of actually cleaning the evaporator coils. Thank you for watching.